Enkosi kakhulu ke bethuna, enkosi kakhulu Sisithandi. Thank you so much for availing yourself. We truly appreciate. We don't take it light. Ukuthi uziavaile sisi uthi nam ndifuna ukuphosa itye noko sivivaneni ndincede umphakathi, ndincede teenagers. Let me just before we can give it to our doctor, we're also waiting for our guest uEsona. I'm not so sure ukuthi ukuphi njengangoku, but I'm hopeful ukuthi uzosijoyina kungekudala. She's from Umhlobo Wenene. She's a content producer, your current affairs apha naphaya. So I'm hoping ukuthi with due time she's gonna join us. But in the meantime, because time is ixesha libalulekile. Yeah, so all in all sizoqala, but I just want to give you a background ukuthi why did I choose the issue of teenage pregnancy. Is it about humiliation? Is it about ukuhlekisa? Is it about ukuveza isizwe simnyama or ini? No, the reason why I came up with this topic, before I give it to because ngifuna ukuqale uThandi akhathi brief, because in the test sizocela ukuthi at least ibe 5 minutes to 10, I mean 5 minutes to 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. But let me give the audience, thank you so much, guys. They're at home, people that are watching Facebook currently, they've used their data, they're sitting, they're watching, they're waiting for this content. And Izanayo, what made me to come with this topic? The reason behind, I've been listening to news, talking about, there was a stats that was, showed on the, I think, TV or got one of the media land platforms that said there's a rise in the teenage pregnancy. There's a rise in the teenagers that that are contracting HIV. And, I know I felt sometimes we judge these young people. We judge them to say, mhlambi I wonder bekuthena zakhulelwe ubona umntana nje omncinci pregnant uthi come jonge, she's pregnant. I wonder what is happening. Uyabona ingane zanamhla, you don't know what is happening. Maybe the other person was sexually assaulted. Maybe this teenage girl was human trafficked, but we end up judging them. We don't know what is the story behind as Menze were pregnant. So I said, no. Let us not blame these kids. We don't know what is happening. Sometimes we even blame abazali babo ukuthi obo mama ongakhulisa abantwana or abazali ongakhulisa abantwana. We don't know. They've tried everything, babashayile abantwana, but still abantwana baba pregnant. So I said, okay, let us stop blaming abantwana baba pregnant. Let us stop blaming abazali. Let us stop blaming even a teacher, even the government that was saying, I government wethu unemithetho yakhe ifavor abantwana, that's why abantwana benje. What is it that we can do with a positive energy? What is it that we can do to make an awareness to this girl child? What is it that we can do to restore the value yentombazana? Ayikho into ebaluleke guys njengentombazana. Intombazana ibaluleke ngendlela emangalisayo. If I can talk about intombazana, the value of a girl, ungashona ilanga. So I felt ukuthi, guys, let us come together. Let us make an awareness to our girl children, because there are those who are not yet pregnant that we want to say to them, precious little girl, you are so cute, you're so beautiful, your body is precious. Make it a point you don't do anything funny. Don't get pregnant. But kube khona lengane currently pregnant, uthi mama Seko, ngiyanizwa nabo Dr. Gametse nabo Thandi, nabo mama banban nikhona nithi ini, but I'm already pregnant. I don't see in life going forward. I even wanted to take my life. Was saying to that child, no, don't. It's not over until God says it's over. So we're here to say that. Sithi kulo okhulisa ingane, ose vele she's the young parent, o frustrated eklasini bamthize bahlekisa ngaye, uyilonto ukhulisa lengane mhlawumbe ukhuliswa ngugogo or ukhuliswa nguanti washonela ngabazali or ukhuliswa ngubani or ukhuliswa ngabazali akasazazi makathini, ingane ikhala ubusuku isakhala namanje because she's still young. Uqeda ukuteta lo mntwana was saying to her, you can pick up. You can pick up yourself. You're gonna raise this child. We cannot run away from the fact that a baby, a child is a gift from God, but we cannot condone pregnancy of a teenager. That's why we came forward with all these guests zanamhlanje, uDr. Gamedze, uGugu. We came with uThandi, ozositshela ukuthi, baby, what happens to you? What is it that you can say to a young girl that is seeing herself in this situation? And then we've got to Esona. I'm sure okay, nangu sefikile uyasijoyina manje. We've got to Esona Funeka, who's gonna motivate as a young girl who's coming from a media personality. She's a media personality, she's a content producer. You're up and up. Uzozitsho ukuthi wenzani kumhlobo wenene. We felt ukuthi let us come together, let us do something. And we were grateful for Abo Mama Udumalsile, who came and said, Cindy, please remind me, I want to be part of it. She may not be our guest in terms of the contribution and all the stuff. Maybe at a later stage, if she wants to ask questions or she wants to add something, we'll give her that platform, depending if the time is allowing. But for now, let us welcome Funeka Esona ukuthi as introducer, because we've been waiting for her, but we are grateful to God that she left everything. Maybe she was preparing for a program yakhe umhlobo wenene, but she said, Cindy, it's fine, I'm gonna be here. So let us give her a chance of introducing herself, and then after that we give it straight to uThandi, because uThandi usoyiya asho ukuthi what happened briefly ngo 5 minutes nje athi kwenzekani, yintoni ama challenges ahlangene nawo, before we go to Dr. Gamedze. Over to you, Esona. Thank you so much, dear, for embracing ourselves with you. I mean, we are grateful ukuthi so de wakhona, but sicela unikeza wena ke sisi to introduce yourself. Ngathi Esona ku dark lapha khona or kwenzekani? Esona, can you hear me? Esona, can you hear me? I think usaphumile, but igama lakhe likhona lona apha. I don't know what is happening, but I believe ukuthi uzongena, but with the respect of time, let us give uThandi, when Esona sengenile or xa se ready to say something, we'll hear from her. Over to you, Thandi.
Ndibulela kakhulu kwiguest zonke, ndibulela nabantu bamameleyo. uThandi, i-rural girl yakuCentane, waba pregnant ena 17, 18 after ndiyena complete matric yam 2005, 2006 ndaba pregnant. So zange kube lula. As i-teenagers siyathembiswa yonke into ke ngabafana uba kuzaba right, ndiza kuthanda yonke into, singabamamela abazali. Ndiyadisclaimer ke ngoku mna ndikhulele kwikhaya elihloniphayo elikhonzayo elihlonipha kakhulu. Abazali babendixelele yonke into. I know ngexesha langoku babengekho detailed njengathi, we understand, but babechaza uba amakhwenkwe akakho right. Unlike us ngoku singakwazi uxelela abantwana bethu the exact thing uba inkwenkwe iza kwenza this and this. And I think ibalulekile ke leyo, umntu azikhethele ke ukuba yena, ndiyaxolisa ke ilight yam iye yacima, uba wenza njani. Kodwa ndaye naba pregnant, umfana wandihoya for few months, and then koko kwaba nzima. Ndiyaxolisa, ndisebunyameni ngoku, kuye kwavele kwacima.
Thandi, can you hold on there? Icela sibe sinike omunye ne, then uzothi xa usosotile kahle ube right.
Okay.
Yes, maso right, because we're doing this thing and we wanted to do justice. People are already listening and people are already watching. We want to give justice so that they can see you. So the minute you sort yourself, but in the meantime, can everybody ongakhulumi aqiniseke ukuthi bethuna uya mute, because there's a background noise. I'm not so sure it's coming from who, but there's a background noise endiyizwayo andiyazi isho kuphi na. But ndiyacela ongenayo amute, please, 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 please. We're still waiting for Esona. I think uthi ke i-camera yakhe is not working. The camera ka-Esona is not working, but ndizocela u-Esona ukuthi azi-introduce even if asimboni, although we would love to see her. Can you introduce yourself, dear, if you can hear me? Esona, can you hear us? Esona, can you hear us? I think there's a problem with Ilendo Corner. It's either a mic or Esona. Okay. Are you ready, Thandi? Thandi, are you ready?
Oh. Yebo ma, ngizozama bendibaleka inetwork ke apha endlini.
Okay, are you fine now?
Yeah. Ingaba yes. Ndicinga ndi-right ke ngoku. So ndaba pregnant ke ngo-2006. Ndaba nomntwana, ndapromiswa yonke into ke uba ndizawuhoywa kube right. Zange kube njalo, ndashiyeka ndedwa nomntwana. And ke ngoku kwangela xesha umamam felt so sick. Ndim ngumntwana ngumama zii-siblings zam, akho nomnye umntu ophangelayo, and ndandifunda e-college ngoko. Kwaba nzima, ndazama ukwenza ii-part-time jobs xa ndiphuma esikolweni ndiye emsebenzini. It was not easy. My mom felt so sick ngendlela endingayaziyo because ebengumntu othengisayo. So enesiphaza esincinci kwaphela yonke loo nto. Kwaba nzima. It was so difficult in a way that umntana wayengabe nalo nobisi. Ndifowunela abantu baphangela etawuni ndithi ndicela undiphathele ubisi, umama uza kubhatala apha endlini. Ndibe ndiyazi uba akho kwamali. Umama ndiyamazi uba usekamereni ngusakazi umbona umntu. Ndithi ke mna ke hayi umama uzawuthi xa buyile ndikunika imali. Kwakubuhlungu kakhulu umama sekho, kwakubuhlungu. That is why ndiyaye ndaba nale nto yoba one day mhla uThixo endinika i-chance yawuba yi-social worker, because ndandifuna ngelaa xesha ndisenza i-administration. Ndayenza loo diploma but azange ndiyihambe le ndawo because I think it was not my field. So ndaphangela ke kwi-NGO apho ke ibisenza into ze-HIV and TB. Ndancedwa kakhulu ke yiyo, kwakhula i-interest yam kwi-social work. And then loo mali incinci ndandiyipeya, I told myself le incinci andizulinda NSFAS, ndizofuna i-information kurejistarishwa njani eUNISA. Ndayifumana ndarejista. It was 2011 ngoko. Umama waye eseyagula enjalo. Ndarejista, enroll. Ndathatha nje iimodyule eziyi-3 because I had no enough money uba ndirejistarishe iinto ezininzi. The sad part yesi story sonke, umntanam, umama waba ne-TB, umntanam waba infected. Then ngapha ndithwaxwa indlala, ngapha funeka ndityise umntana i-medication, ndimselise umntana i-medication, ayivomite yonke. Kwakubuhlungu kakhulu, and umama naye yayisendim ngokumsapotayo ngoncedo endilifumane kulaa NGO because ndaye phaa bathi then I was employed as a data capturer, but kwikliniki endandisebenza kuyo kwathiwa kunideka i-counsel, andinayo nayo i-passion. Then bandisenda for i-training. Ndabuya ke ngoku mna laa nto ndiyifumene phaa ndazama ukomeleza umama wam abe strongo nomntwana wam, kwaba rayithi. Ndathi chu ke ndifunda ndingenayo imali enough. Ngo-2013 ndatshata ke ngoku. Ndaye ndazixelela uba okay, umamam ngoku urayithi, waba rayithi, waphila waba rayithi, nomntanam warayithi. Ndamuva from kule ndawo bendihlala kuyo ndashiya umntana nomama mathu. Ndathi I just want to ndiyophila kwenye indawo, ndibe rayithi, ndisuke kule environment because I was so hurt zizinto ezininzi. And ke ngoku apho kubuhlungu khona as i-teenager, xa uba pregnant, isusa ubuwena yonke laa nto. Ndaye ndaenda apha ndiba nee-friends, ndisela, ndingasakwazi uba stable. So ngoku ndithi mama ndicela ndinike i-chance ke ndiye kwenye indawo inoba ndizawuba rayithi, ndandisendibona uba andisekho rayithi at all, ndirongo. and I was violent. Kuba ndandisela qha, ndandine-anger, uyabona, and I told myself ndine-hatred towards men, and I was not like ndiba kwi-relationship now just because ndibathanda, ndifuna ubavisa kabuhlungu, ndifuna ubavisa le nto ndiyivileyo nam, because ndathenjiswa yonke into, ndazibona sendixakeke nomntana, ndingumntwana nam. So kwakubuhlungu. Then ndatshata 2013, hayi ke ndaba wese emtshatweni, yakangathi ndingumntu lo ungatshatanga, ndifuna ukuzilawula ngendlela yam, and so defensive. Umyeni nam usathetha le sendibeka leya because
Okay.
andifuni mntu uzaphinda andithethe kwakhona. Ndalimala mama, uThixo ungayenza.
Okay.
Ndingaqhubeka.
No, come njalo ke Thandi, I think istory sakho so that I think it will make an impact. It's making an impact anyway to the young girl that is listening, because as much as uye waba pregnant, usemncane, wadlula kwizinto odlule kuzo, wes umama esebenza kanzima, wafika nomthwalo endlini, waphinda wagulelwa ngumntwana as you are still young. I can imagine what you were going through, and that gives a message to a young girl that is still enjoying her life right now, that is not yet pregnant right now. Ongumntwana kowabo ovuka sometimes ongondlule ebhedi, umama uyamondlulela, makuthi uyondlula ibhedi but ungulo mntwana nje ophila impilo yakhe as a teenager omncane. I think that message on its own, it does help. The reason why I'm stopping you there, it's because I felt ukuthi we wanted that journey ye-pregnancy, that journey yobuhlungu obudlule kubo, because omnye uzawuthi hayi mina ndifana nosisithandi, i-situation yami right, abazali bami bayasebenza, andifani mina nosisithandi, eyami boyfriend iyangithanda ayifani nale yakhe. You understand? Because yabona mos ingane ibona ngale ndlela ibona ngayo ukuthi hayi mina, I mean, I've got a blesser, undithengele, mayikwazi uthenga i-weave ye 4,000, he can support my baby. You get what I mean? But we are sending a message ethi, you may never know. I think you said earlier on, mawuqala uthetha, wathi wawuyalwa ekhaya ukuthi amakhwenkwe arongo, everything, yonke lento ngabantu abangabafana, but you didn't listen, and wawuthenjiswa izulu nomhlaba kulo boyfriend, which it may be the same nalengane eyintombazana currently ethi mina izinto zami zihamba kahle ne-boyfriend yami ekhaya bayazi noyazi, but he's doing everything for me. So the message kahle kahle is to put forward to say it doesn't remain like that when you've got a baby. You may think ukuthi kuzohlala kunjalo, akuzohlala kunjalo when you've got a baby. So I think your stories to that have been captured so well, as much as there is a problem in network glitches and all the stuff, but I believe our listeners there, they are listening to this, the parents are listening to this, those who manage to come with their kids to say, okay, mama sekutoza banento teenage pregnancy, come, because I said to them, those who are feeling comfortable to bring them, they are. So I believe ukuthi bazoile. But for now, ndicela upause khona lapho. Dinike uDr. Gameze uGugu ukuthi akasitshele ukuthi sisigugu, you are a doctor, medical doctor, you are a gynecologist and obstetrician. I'm sure you've been dealing with pregnancies of teenagers. I'm sure you've been dealing with them at an early age. At that time, early pregnant. Uyabona ezasikhathi sonke bahamba kuwe. Kuzabo mama badala, kuzabo abosisi abadala, but bonke baza kuwe. Kuza lezi ngane ezincane until you go with them at the labor ward. Until you deliver. Sometimes you're on theater. We don't even get a hold of you on the phone because you're in theater. You're busy, we are tetisa. Sefuneka operation, sefuneka cesarean section, and umntwana be right nje yonke into be right all of a sudden. So, Gugu, Dr. Gameze, with due respect, Sisi, can you tell us what are the things that you've seen comparing, in fact, when you look at the pregnancies, the difficulties, the complications of a teenager being pregnant up to the delivery. And I'm saying this from experience because I'm also a midwife, but I felt that let me give it credit when it's due. Let me give it to the people about advanced. I mean, when I'm talking of a gynecologist, I'm not talking about is a doctor in specialty, but we cannot run away from that. I would undermine about doctor, but when it comes to a gynecologist, the obstetrician, it means lomto uhambe a further more than 7 years of MPCHB and did a specialty, and which I believe good law can say a lot about the problems, the challenges a born teenager, is pregnant up to delivery. Come, Sisi, tell us, what can we see? What can you say to the teenagers, starting from what you've been witnessing?
Thank you very much, Sis Sindiswa, and thank you very much to Sis Thandi for sharing her journey. From my side, really, I appreciate this platform where we are going to call a spade a spade. Those who've been with me in the Power of Woman, there is a program that we run from church. We also call a spade a spade. I'm very lucky, Uguti, I am a Christian, a born-again gynecologist, but for the purposes of this platform, I will keep it as basic and as broad as it can be. From my journey with teenagers, the inconvenience, first of all, it starts with disruption of school. Once you find yourself that you are pregnant, Usis Thandi has highlighted to the two things, Guti, you've got your boyfriend on the one side, ne family yake, you've got your family on the other side. And then you go to school, your peers are already looking at you in some way. There is sickness of the first trimester, you're vomiting, you're not eating well, and there are friends who are telling you about termination. It is really a confused state. I'm very, very lucky that I do see little girls at that point in time. I love girls. I love little girls. I do see them at that point in time, and we try and unpack a few things just so that we can manage to put things into perspective. The second thing that gets disrupted is health on its own. The young mothers or the teenagers or adolescent pregnancy predisposes you to diseases. The commonest one is the Fitz disease, which we call preeclampsia. Your blood pressure just shoots out through the roof. You can have a stroke at that age. You can have early onset of fits, and even to the point that you need to deliver before time. That delivery before time puts a further burden on the economics, in that you will have a baby that is premature if you are lucky. If you are unlucky, you already have a history because you've had the premature separation of the placenta whilst you are pregnant. We call that an abruption, and that can either kill you or almost always the baby. If the baby survives abruption, which is the premature separation of the placenta, that baby will definitely have what we call cerebral palsy. And that is a further burden now. You are a teenage mom, you already have a baby who has a special needs. The other thing, trauma related. In cases of trauma, you find that now you've got a boyfriend who is persistently assaulting you. You can have a bleed inside your brain. You can have because you are being beaten. Some people are even beaten by parents. A very, very upset parent will not be able to contain emotions. Now we are dealing with that. If you are lucky to be in a setup where there's social work and so on, but from statistics that I know, we do not have enough social workers in our country for the kind of burden that we have. So if I were to give advice to our little girls, I would say close those thighs against all odds. Keep your panties up and tight. And then the other thing that gets disrupted is your overall quality of life. Now you've got pregnancy classes that you need to attend. You need to be absent from school so that you can go for antenatal care. I must commend our government. Really, it is a special door that they opened by saying that any teenage or adolescent pregnant girl must continue with school. That is a special avenue, still trying to make sure that the girl child gets access to school. So if you are now missing classes because you need to go for antenatal care, you in the hospital, if you are very much unlucky and you meet undereducated nursing personnel, they'll still be scolding you the same way your mother did. I always say to our healthcare workers, we might just be the last door that the teenager is going through before she commits suicide. So we need to encourage each other to be very kind to this girl who is already compromised socially by the stigma of teenage pregnancy. Then also, if you are very unlucky, the hospital is very far, antenatal care becomes very difficult. So you wouldn't know whether you are well. You wouldn't know whether you are carrying a baby who is well. You wouldn't know how to calculate your pregnancy, how far pregnant you are. You wouldn't know how you're supposed to eat. The things that are supposed to be dealt with during pregnancy, they become very difficult to access if that door is closed, let alone the diseases that we can contract with sexual intercourse. HIV is still our plight. Other syphilis is another example. Those are sexually transmitted diseases which, if they are not managed during pregnancy, the teenage mother is most likely going to transmit them to the baby. And now here you are, you've got an unwell baby and an unwell mother. Then let me just run quickly towards what are the things that I have seen that affect the mother. Let's say now you are lucky to have gone through that antenatal care, or during that time of delivery, you managed to get to the hospital. By the way, I must say that from my own experience, I've seen girls who come and say, I've got a tummy ache. When you check, it's actually the baby's head coming out. And that's very difficult because no one is prepared in that aspect of delivery. Some girls, they deliver in the taxi, others, they deliver in the toilet. So if we can say, as a teenage girl, please close your eyes. There are those who are in vulnerable situations where you find that the actual family members are perpetrators of teenage pregnancy. Please, Mtanami, I plead with you, find somebody. Could it be in church? Could it be at school? Could be the shopkeeper, anyone whom you can just whisper to say, I am in a situation at home where somebody is sexually molesting me, or it's a neighbor, or it's the taxi driver. I'm so sorry, with all the due respect, I'm just painting some scenarios which I know. Just to whisper so that you can get help. There is help that is available. So during birth, what I have seen is, number one, you find that at delivery, the baby is abnormal. You haven't had time to be assessed. Somebody sees whether the baby is normal or abnormal. The commonest cause of the abnormal births that we see is attempt to do an abortion or a backstreet abortion. There's a principle that I preach without compromise. If you have once attempted to commit an abortion using a tablet, that baby is guaranteed to be abnormal. So once you start, make sure you finish off. I always say that to the teenage girls. If you have attempted to have an abortion, rest assured the baby will be abnormal. Number two, you find that now either the baby is underweight because of nutritional deficiencies. It is so difficult to take care of a baby who is sickly because of nutritional deficiencies. Then the other thing that I have seen is unsupervised deliveries, where you find that you've had these pains throughout the whole night and no one knows whether it's a baby's head coming down, or it's a baby's foot coming down, or it's the baby's elbow coming down. And the tears that are there are so extensive because it's like an explosive delivery. We've seen girls who now cannot hold pee, girls who now cannot hold poo, girls who cannot even stand up because the whole pelvis has been dislocated. So those things can be avoided. If we can avoid falling pregnant, we will be at a better chance of avoiding all of this. If you are pregnant, please try and open up to somebody so that you get help. If you haven't managed to open up, please make a way of getting to the clinic where you can be assisted. And during the time of delivery, as a teenage mom, you need to have somebody supervising that delivery. Others need now to have, there's something, Cindy saw, which we call a colostomy, where because the anus and the vagina have been so extensively torn that they are joined together, we need to divert the feces to come out from the tummy. And that can be up to 6 months whilst we are allowing your perineum to heal. That is uncalled for in a setup where we can avoid this. Some girls, they get the baby pushing down for a long time such that the bladder gets a big hole. Now you can't hold your pee. Pee just runs down on its own. We need to have a diverging nephrostomy where now we pull a pipe out where you can pee through your waist. That is unacceptable. It could be avoided. So as a gynecologist, what's the message that I'm preaching to our teenage moms? I am saying, number one, being a teenage mom in this day and age is avoidable. One, we've got religious access. Mom Dumasile can tell us more about that. I say every family has religious values for a purpose. That is the one thing that will walk with you where your mother is not. You will be able to remember Psalm 1 verse 1. You will be remember, like those are the things that will guide you when no one is there. Secondly, if you've jumped that, you think they are stupid enough that I can't do the church thing or whatever kind of religion that's there. I believe that all religions are working together to guard and make a pure human being. If that has been jumped, make sure that you drive sexual activity as a woman, which is where Usis Thandi is directing you to say, you are in charge as a girl. Please be empowered. You cannot be pulling your panties up and down for anyone. If you don't want to have sex, you don't want to. That is the empowerment that we are bringing. If you are sexually involved, please make sure that you double protection. That is where your condom comes in, and that is where your other hormonal contraceptives come in. Get away with social peer pressure where they will tell you, if ungalali, you are this and this and this. I am a witness that if ungalali, you don't die. If ungalali, you don't taste sour. So please have that power. Then thirdly, if you have fallen pregnant, our government has opened so many avenues where you can decide, I take this pregnancy from A to Z. When I get to Z, I give away the baby. That is adoption. There's avenues where if you don't want the pregnancy, there are institutions that can assist you to manage that situation appropriately. So from a gynecologist perspective, I'm just gonna say, thank you for this platform. And please, girls, it is our time. The girl child must shine. Pregnancy is not the time to hold us back. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Gamedze. Thank you so much. Definitely, I wouldn't reach where you have reached. I wouldn't. Let me say it, I wouldn't, because I can see you are talking from a medical perspective. You are talking from a specialty kind of, you're not just, thank you so much. It's very scary. I was even frowning as you're talking. I was like, oh my God, I can imagine somebody's having a colostomy, and go to Sanje, so that this young girl that is listening to this, abanye basazayibuka later on. They are busy currently, maybe basaqedelela kuyabhalwa kuyenziwa yonke lonto, abanye basafunda, but they're gonna get what you said. They're gonna get what Thandi has already said. Thank you so much, Doc. And definitely this is not the first time, this is not the last time. We're gonna call you because we wanted to give abantu abayaziyo into abakhuluma ngayo. You know, because I mean, really, if I mean, especially our teenagers, our youth, they want something that is factual. And whatever that you came up with, it has got facts. Uyayisho ukuthi makwenzeke so, nako kungenzeka, makwenzeke so, nako. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to the Almighty God to have you as our guest, to have Thandi as our guest. Fortunately enough, Esona Funeka has already joined us. She's been having a trouble, guys, with the issue computer yake. I don't know, camera and all the stuff, and the but we're gonna give it to her now to say some few words. Mind you, we are talking to the public, we are talking to the viewers, we're not talking amongst ourselves. So definitely there might be questions that people they wanna send those questions so that we can answer them. So in the meantime, we're gonna give Esona, and I like my time is going so well. It's closer to it's 1947 now, and we started late. We didn't start at 8. I mean, sorry, at 7. We didn't start at 7 o'clock exactly because we're still waiting. There were some glitches and all the stuff. But and besides that, we are still on time. So we're gonna give Esona. She's the lady. She's in the media from Umhlobo Wenene, SABC, doing current affairs. She's gonna introduce herself, but no matter sambonanga, because I think there's a problem with her camera. So even if a sambonanga send zambona pa post or you go to the page of Umhlobo Wenene and look for Esona Funeka, I was not playing with you. I've got a celebrity among us. So over to you, Esona. Esona, can you come in? Angazi no matter problem network yakhe or kwenzekani. Andiyazi kwenzekani yempela. But all in all, I think akakatholakali because of time. Time is very precious. Time is very precious. I don't know if there are questions. If there are questions that are coming in. Meanwhile, she's saying to me, oh my goodness, I can't hear from, there's a problem with network here. She can't hear us. I don't know what is happening, honestly. Now that we've got Umam D, she has joined us. Maybe she wanna say something about this session. Meanwhile, we're waiting for people to ask questions. If there are those questions, let me also look at our Facebook page while I'm giving Umama wethu Mam D, Mam Dumalsile, because she joined us, Betuna, and she joined you and Anguvyogazi. We wanted to acknowledge everybody that has joined us. As much as our guests were only 3 in terms of the panelists, let me put it like that. The people that were going to talk is only 3: Dr. Kamete, Thandi, no Esona, but Esona, I think we have a problem. Akasizwa, nokusizwa akava. Next good kwenzekani, I don't know. I'm sure she's gonna indicate when she's okay, because initially when Dr. Kamete was busy talking, she wanted to say hi, but we couldn't attend to her because Dr. Kamete was already on the platform. So in the meantime, we're gonna allow Mam Dumalsile if she wants to say something. Meanwhile, I'm checking on our Facebook page so that we can hear ukuthi khona na into eyenzekayo, and there are other people that are still joining us, Abo Nandi, Abo Sianda. Yeah. If there are questions, guys, can we give Mam D to say something as mom from my local church. She might say something. Meanwhile, we're waiting for the questions.
Okay, Cindy, thanks very much for the opportunity. And this will fail to everyone or joinile. You know, the topic is very, very critical, especially for such a time as this. That is affecting children, affecting parents, affecting, even in church. We don't want to talk about it because once a child is pregnant, I'm a Sunday school teacher, they are out of church and that takes them off. You know, the church is a place where people heal spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and otherwise. But we really need to talk more about it to check the impact. What does the church do when a child is pregnant? How do they treat a parent? You know, I remember one day I visited a church. One mother was so down-spirited. She said, my daughter became pregnant at university. I said, and then? Apparently that made her feel uncomfortable to partake in church and be active. You know, she was a Sunday school teacher, but she couldn't teach because she said, what am I going to teach? It's because of the way we look at people whose children fell pregnant and the way we look at children. So that's why I'm saying the topic is so touching and important, and it's a subject that we need to take it seriously and teach each other. I'm very happy about the presentations that have been done so far, where we have learned. I'm with my girls. So that's all I can say, Cindy, from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mamti, for that contribution. You may think it's not much, but it has got, it has got a message when you are saying we need to do something as the church, and especially from a Sunday school teacher's perspective, because you've been dealing with abantwana abancane be-Sunday school adlule aye ku-teenage stage, and you know ukuthi ingane ibe right, ikhula kahle and all the stuff. But definitely I still believe ukuthi we as the church, we've got an answer. We have an answer to this society. We have an answer to the world, even if we sometimes ingangathi isondo alinakekile or uJesu uyabona nje ingathi old fashioned, but I still believe we are the solution of this world. We are the solution of this world. And but all in all, we are so grateful, Mamti, ukuthi ungene. There might be somebody who want to say something. I truly appreciate, Mamti. Oh, truly. But if there's somebody else that want to say something, we can hear, we can see some what is this thing? A sign, whether it's a question or it's a compliment, it's an acknowledgement, it's whatever. We wanted to also welcome Mrs. Mbilini, Dr. Mbilini, Unandi. She's my sister from the Lord, from the church. Yeah, even from East London. I mean, yeah. And then we've got Sianda, who has already joined us. Thank you guys for joining us. You might have something to say about this, but now I'm so disappointed to notice ukuthi we are not on Facebook. I don't know, you know, technology is akucapkisa. Uzocabanga ukuthi uyisetile ikuphoxa. You can imagine people that have been waiting for this. Dibangathi, and I thought I'm already on Facebook. Angazi ukuthi uhambe kwa stop happy ukuthi I'm not on Facebook. But okusalayo about these things, what is nice about it is that it's easy to take this back to Facebook, even if we're not in Facebook now. That's the nice part about it. Ukuthi, we're gonna take this as it is and take it to Facebook so that people can listen and can get everything, because I don't know ukuthi kwenze njani ukuthi ingenzeki. I really don't know. And bendisetile ukuthi yenze njani ukuthi ingavumi angiyazi. Andiyazi. Ukuchoko maybe ke akhange ndipress okay, but iyandicapukisa. You can imagine whatever that we've already said and abantu abakwazanga ukuyibona. It's so frustrating. But now sengiyazama uyenza so that sizophinda sithi wrap up, but okusalayo people will be able to see it after sizayithatha yonke. Fortunately it's recorded kwilento khona. Just I'm trying to, okay.
Cindy, we also have
Yeah.
Mom Akhosi. She works a lot with children. I don't know whether she can have something to say of yogas.
Oh, okay. Let me get there to her. Let me go there to her. Yeah. All right. Let me allow her. Mamvuyokazi Akhosi, can you just introduce yourself?
Cindy, you are muted.
Sorry, I'm happy that everyone is joining us. So would love to hear from you, Mam Akhosi. Can you say something? Hello? Andazi kwenzekani. I don't know what is happening no Mam Akhosi, angazi kwenzekani. Ndibangazama ukum-unmute, but still akathethi.
Maybe network.
Maybe network, ne? Yeah. Okay. If there's nothing, I think we can wrap up our session, as much as there's other one that is connecting, but I think we can wrap up our session because now it's gonna be, we said it's gonna be 1 hour. And another thing that is really affecting us is that we wanted this to be on Facebook Live, but we couldn't, connect it to Facebook. We've been trying and all that stuff. But now I think what is gonna happen is that we're gonna take the recording as it is, straight to Facebook, straight to YouTube channel, so that people can hear what we were talking about, because I understand people were waiting for this. We're waiting for this, but you know, these technology issues, yeah, we were born before technology, bakithi now sibekezelela kodwa ke okubalulekileyo ukuthi the purpose of the day has been accomplished. The purpose of this session has been accomplished, because as much as people from Facebook, they didn't hear it yet, but they're gonna hear it. They're gonna hear everything about what we are discussing. But I'd love to get from our guest, from our panelists, anything that they wanna say. I'm gonna see with the show of hands, yeah, that somebody wants to say something. I think Dr. Gamete wants to say something as a wrap up, and then we're gonna give Usistandi, we're gonna give Mam Akhosi if she can get in network in Zabona Ngaye, no Dr. Unandi, Umbilini, if she wants to say something. I don't wanna close her. Ukuthi mhlambi she wants to say something. Sirepe, and then we can close. Over to you, Dr. Gamete, before I give it to Dr. Mbilini.
Ngicela ukungena after uSisithandi uphakamise kuqala kunami.
Thank you so much, dear. Thandi, can you come in?
Ndibulele nje mother, ndibulele ndiye ndathathwa kakhulu yile ndawo uthi you believe that Jesus is still the answer. So kuko konke endikushilo, what restored my life is God. So I'm a child of God now. Nguye isenda ebomi bam, ncedwa nguye. So if as siyazi social issues, abanye abantwana banomama abaselayo that cannot say anything that will make sense to them, i-church isekhona, basekhona oomama basekho basekhona omama lo besandothetha besanda school abazawukwazi ukunika le nto ungayifumaniyo ekhaya. Ndibulela kakhulu ngale platform. Enkosi mama.
That enkosi kakhulu ngokuzi-avela, enkosi ngokuvuma ukuthi ihlazo lakho ulibeke on the world. Enkosi kakhulu for ukuthi uvume ukuthi singene kwispace sakho, allow ukuthi siku-invade. Thank you so much, dear, because omunye would say, I don't want to talk about my issues, I don't want to talk about my family, I don't want to talk about ukuhlupheka kwami, but when you agreed to say, Mama Seko, I want to be part of it. Thank you so much, dear. I truly appreciate. Nkosi kusikelele, sinika ke ngoku uDr. Gamete. Before we can give uSis Nandi, uMrs. Mbilini, uDr. Mbilini, and then if Umama Udubalsele wants to say bye-bye, everything, and then see repeat, because with Esona, we couldn't get her. You know, the problem was to say she can't even hear what is happening with the discussion. I think the problem was the network. Kakhulu the network. But before I really wanted to apologize to all our viewers with Facebook, but they must know this information, the whole thing has been recorded. It's gonna go straight to Facebook. After this, I'm gonna send it to Facebook, I'm gonna send it to YouTube. They're gonna listen to it, but we want to apologize because they were really looking forward to listen to this, and you want to make it a point it goes there. Over to you, Dr. Gamete.
Sis Sindiswa, let me say thank you very much again to be part of this platform. In summary, I do want to say that as a teenager in South Africa, or wherever in the world where you are, there is no recourse for umuntu ongayiboni indlela ikhona. Like, there is a way that's been put forward. Number one, if the family structure does not embrace you, make sure that you find somebody in church. I'm very sorry to keep on going back to church. It's because I have discovered that it is the one place where you find that you will get at least one person whom you can open up to. Secondly, to all healthcare workers who are in this platform, either in the audience or in the panel, we are still also the primary gate where our teenagers can access help. Help is available. If you feel judged in one institution, please pack your bags and go to the next institution. There is always help. Thirdly, in the community, when we see umntwana who is pregnant, let's get closer to that child. Sometimes you find that it's been somebody with a very unacceptable behavior community-wise, because abantwana esesinabo manje bayathetha. You try ukumbonisa from this side, ukutshela where to back off, but let us not get tired as a community. There is never a child who is raised by a family, but a child is raised by the community. So let us reach out. And to you, my dear girls, there is help available. If you have hit the rock bottom, that's the best time to spring up. Heavens are over us. They are watching us, just making sure that we pull through. There is not one person who is in charge of destroying your life. And at the end of the day, God has planted something eternal in each and every girl's life. You must bounce back. From a medical perspective, there's contraceptives. Get access to contraceptives. And who knows, you might find Dr. Gamete who will tell you to just close your legs and forget about the contraceptives. So please, my dear girls, don't die in that corner. If you are sitting there already thinking of suicide, already thinking of the worst case scenario, just look at Usis Thandi. There is always a way to spring back. So we love you so much. We pray for you every day that in each and every circumstance, you find a way to bounce back. Social media is open with each and every platform to assist you bounce back. So let's bounce back, girls. This is the girls' time. May God bless you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Gamete. We truly appreciate. Let me give it to Dr. Mbilini. Sinaino Sianda wants to say something. I really need to acknowledge every one of you. Galaxy A10 angazi ngibani but okusalayo ungenile naye mhlawumbe uzofuna ushow something to say hi to us because we were wrapping up. Dr. Mbilini, are you still there? Sis Nandi? I think Sis Nandi, maybe Agasiva or a network, Masimeke, anyone who wants to say something as we're closing? Anyone who wants to say something? I will see a show of hands. 1, or counting from 3. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just want to acknowledge Dr. Kuku Kamete. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. It was very much informative. Thank you to avail yourself, as I've already said. Ndingatsho litshoni ilanga ndithi enkosi, ngiyabulela, ngitsho ku andimazi uGalaxy A10 but okusalayo ongenile, siyabonga for ukuthi ungene. Dr. Mbilini, unfortunately she couldn't say anything, maybe network or busy, kodwa okusalayo usijoyinile. Sibonge unkosikhona, I'm sorry, uThandi, mina unkosikhona bakithi. uThandi for ukuthi azi-availe, abe khona for us, siyabonga sisi. Mamdi, we're always together. In our local church, you always support me. Everything esiyenzayo siyabonga ma uThixo akusikelele. Ngibonile nobaba uNyakame bezamile ungena but akakwazanga ungena. And then sibonge uSiyanda naye ungenile. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate. I want to say to you, konke sikwenzayo senzela umbuso kaNkulunkulu. Konke sikwenzayo senzela the glory to be given to God. We are not here to show ourselves. We're not here ukuthi saziwe as celebrity. The only celebrity that siphakamisa igama layo is the name of Jesus Christ. That one is the celebrity. That's the name that we need to lift up. So when we're doing these sessions, building the nation, we're not doing it on our behalf, but we're doing it for inkosi sawusibuza one day ukuthi senzani emhlabeni. So whatever that we're doing, we're going to account for it. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to the viewers at home that are going to listen to this. Unfortunately, we want to apologize for the technological issues that it couldn't go live on Facebook, but it's going there now. After this, when we're stopping here, we're taking all this video to Facebook. We're taking it to YouTube channel, so you can subscribe at Sindiswa Maseko YouTube channel. We're gonna get other videos, music videos. Sindiswa, you're gonna be blessed. Konke kube right. Inkosi nenzele kahle, and may the good Lord bless you all. I love you guys. Please don't forget Dr. Kuku. We're gonna be together, sisi. Angisakiyeki. Ungamangali angisekeke iningi into usazawuthetha nangazo lezi ngane othola ukuthi zizalwa zingekho right. Ukhona uDr. Mbilini also, she's a pediatrician. She's gonna help us. Ziningi into esihlangana nazo singa understand abantwana bethu ukuthi why ezalwe kanjena, why enjena, why enje. You guys as doctors that have been entrusted by the Holy Spirit, by God, you're gonna help us. You have to help us. Benifunda lapha uNkulunkulu wanipasisa for us. So we're gonna invite you to help us in all these sessions. But all in all, from me to you, thank you so much to all of you, and God bless you.